just in. Sir Charles Topham Hatt has arrived in London with his 8 famous engines on display at London sheds.
So, did you hear that those Northwestern engines are currently in London?
Well, yeah, we just heard it on the radio, but I'll be taking my son to go see them on my day off. He's been wanting to see that big engine, Gordon, ever since he arrived at St. Pancras.
My kids are dying to see James and Henry, I think that's what their names are, ever since they started to read those books about them.
How is everything coming along with the newest engine?
Oh, yeah, very good, sir. Says here that he's been through all of the test runs and passed with no hiccups.
Perfect! These diesels will be the start of the new revolution. The start of something new. Anyway, I will be sending you to a shunting yard. There, you will be learning how to perform shunting duties with 2 of my other 08 diesels. They're rough, but they will show you.
Yes, sir.
Get in line, you lot. But no move for your trick. Careful, you clumsy twat. Don't need the yard manager on our buffers again for your recklessness. Oh, just let me tell you. Ah, here's the new centre in training.
What are my duties?
You must be the new diesel. Manager's told us about you. My name's Bill. This is Harry. You'll be getting the outgoing trains together, ready for the other engines so they can leave on time. You'll also be tasked with shunting away the incoming trains and keeping the yard clean and tidy at all times. Trucks will always try to play a trick or two and never want to cooperate. You know what I always do? I always biff him to keep him in line.
So when is the next incoming train scheduled to arrive?
Here it is. But it's a stinking steamer pulling it. I'll handle this one. Watch and learn how it's done. Well. If it isn't a steam engine. I'm surprised you were able to pull this long of a train without breaking down. You looked like you were struggling there. You steam engines are a dying breed. It's only a matter of time before you meet the cutter's torch.
Why did you talk to that engine like that?
Because, my dear Diesel, that's how you do. We Diesels are the way forward now. And those clinking rust buckets need to know their place in the world. So what do you say your name was again?
Diesel. My name's Diesel.
You're a Diesel. Named Diesel.
Yes, what about it?
Am I going crazy here? Let me get this straight. You're a Diesel. Named Diesel.
Yes, what about it?
That's just stupid! Oh, shut up, Harry.
Let's get going, shall we?
So you're in need of a diesel shunter for your harbor. We have a good range of diesel shunters that will be perfect for your harbor. We can spare one of our Class 08, as we already have so many made. Perfect! These will arrive at Tidmouth in about a day. After that, you can write your reviews and we can go from there. Good day to you, Charles.
Things.
I am sending you to the Northwestern Railway. Sir Charles Topham Hatt needs a shunter for his Timoth Harbor, and I'm choosing you to go. You will be there on trial, meaning if you do good, you'll be bought. So don't screw this up. Leave now, and you'll make it there in about a day or two.
Yes, sir.
You're off to Sodor, are you?
Yeah, I will be on trial there as a shunter.
Good. About time a diesel works there. Could use a bit of updating if you ask me. Just remember what we said. Diesels are the way forward. Show those clinking piles of scrap a thing or two.
Good morning, engines. Big news today. We have special visitors coming from the mainland. They've seen you guys while we were in London, and they want to come and see what you're all like here. Thomas, Percy and Toby, along with Edward, will be coming down from their branch lines as well. Your trains will be cancelled, and you will be put on display this afternoon for enthusiasts and our special visitors to photograph. Duck, you just need to do some shunting for the morning, and then you'll be done for the day. That's all for now. Make sure to look your best.
Well, I wonder who the special visitors are.
Who cares? Special visitors coming to look at a special splendid engine like myself. What's the problem?
Oh, shut up, James. It's too early in the morning to hear you blabber on about yourself as always.
Come on, old boy. We've got some shunting to do.
Do you know who the special visitors are?
That is a secret. You'll just have to wait and see. Oh, seems like the others have just arrived. Come on, our shunting here is all done. Let's go get ready with the others.
Welcome, gentlemen, welcome. I hope you all had a pleasant journey here.
Yes, this is quite a lovely journey. Our engine here showed us a lovely tour of Sodor.
Welcome to Sodor, City of Truro. I hope you had a nice long run from the Great Western. You'll be in great company with my engines.
Do you know who they are and why they've come here?
They're the Railway Society. They've seen us while we were in London and wanted to see how we were like here. But I'm not quite sure who that engine is that they've arrived on.
What? You don't know who that is? That's the City of Truro. He's famous. He was the first engine to go 100 miles an hour. He's an idol on the Great Western.
Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, no, he's too famous to notice me.
Rubbish. I'm sure he'd love to talk to another Great Western. There's no reason you should feel nervous. Let's just enjoy the moment we have now. We're all together.
You're right, Edward.
I'm sure he'd love to talk to another Great Western. There's no reason you should feel nervous.
May I, talk to you?
Why, of course you can. I see you're one of us.
I try to teach them our ways.
All ship-shape in Swindon fashion. That's right, it's the only proper way.
Please, could you tell me about your famous run when you reached 100 miles per hour?
Why, I'm sure you've heard this story at least a dozen times, most certainly. But if you wish, I will tell it to you anyways. Let me recall. It was the 9th of May, 1904. I was hauling a special train called... what was it now? The Ocean Mails. From Plymouth to London, Paddington.
Good riddance. Chartering all night, keeping important engines awake. Who is he, anyway?
He's City of Truro. He's famous.
As famous as me? Nonsense.
He's more famous than you. He went 100 miles an hour before you were a thought on a drawing board.
So he says. But I didn't like his looks. He's got no dome, for one thing. Never trust domeless engines. They are not respectable. I never boast, but 100 miles an hour would be easy for me. Good day.
Come on, lad. We've got to take a goods train down to Wellsworth. Hello, Jack. Oh.
Hello again, Duck. The city of Churro came through this morning. He even whistled to me. Wasn't he kind?
He was one of the finest engines in the world. We had a great conversation about the Great Western yesterday.
See? I told you there was nothing to be nervous about.
As soon as he left this morning, Gordon was going on, insulting City of Churro, calling him a domeless engine, and saying 100 miles an hour would be easy for him.
Don't take any notice. He's a jealous one. He thinks no engine should be famous but him. Look, he's coming now.
He did it! I'll do it! He did it! I'll do it! He did it! I'll do it! He did it! I'll do it!
Gordon's trying to do a City of Churro.
I should think he'll knock himself to bits. Besides, I heard something rattle as he went through.
Steady, boy, we aren't running a race.
Or so you think. Strange. My boiler seems fine. It's as if something were loose. Maybe I should go slower, just to be safe. Oh no, you don't! Please be empty, please be empty, please be empty, please be...
Hello, Gordon.
Damn it.
Never trust domeless engines. They aren't respectable.
Me and my big mouth.
There are two ways of doing things, the Great Western way or the wrong way. I'm Great Western and
Don't we know it?
Know it!
Engines. Here is Diesel. He's arrived from the other railway, so I've agreed to give him a trial to be the station pilot. He still needs to learn. Please teach him and show him the ropes, Duck.
He's been wanting to see that big engine, Gordon, ever since he arrived at St. Pancras.
My kids have died to see James and Henry. I think that's what their names are.
Good morning. Pleased to meet you, Duck. Is that James, Henry, and Gordon too? I am delighted to meet such famous engines.
Come on.
Ah, yes. Excuse me, steamers.
The visitor has very good manners.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm most certainly pleased to have him in our yard.
As long as he keeps flattering me, I don't care.
Oh, shut up, James.
You're worthy, fat...
Sir Topham Hatt to you.
You're worthy, Sir Topham Hatt thinks I need to learn. He is mistaken. We Diesels don't need to learn. We know everything. We come to a yard and improve it. We are revolutionary.
Oh. Well, if you're a Reva-thinga-gummy, perhaps you could collect my trucks while I fetch Gordon's coaches.
With pleasure.
Trotslot was trying to play triple to Nelwood's Waterland. I was doing, I was very keeping it now.
Get moving, you! Get moving, you!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What are you laughing about?
Thank you for arranging these, Diesel. I must go now.
Don't you want this lot?
No, thank you.
And I've taken all this trouble. Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked me. Besides, you were having so much fun being Reva, whatever it was you said. I'm off. Goodbye.
Trucks are waiting in the yard, tackling them with diesel. Show the world what I can do. Daily bust the diesel. And he creaks the bottom like a big weasel. When he pulls the tricks, goes the diesel.
this duck.
Trucks are waiting in the yard, tackling them with diesels. Show the world what I can do. Can we bust the diesel? Let me cruise about like a big weasel. When he pulls the tricks out, goes the diesel.
I'll pay him out. It's not fair. I never get a moment of peace from those impudent trucks, and it's all because of that duck.
Duck would never do such nonsense. Sure, we talk about our differences, but we never talk about them to the trucks. That would be
Disgraceful.
Disgusting.
despicable.
Come on, lad. We've got to take a heavy goods train to Vickerstown.
So bored and so full. Where's an engine to cause trouble for when you need one? Oh, I got Henry.
Come on, you lot. No tricks today.
Oh, we'll give him tricks. Wait for my signal.
Steady.
Wait for it. Now, push!
Help! Phew, trucks never seem to learn their lessons. They always seem to cause an accident.
Never mind that. You stopped the trucks, and that's the main thing.
What on Sodor is that?
Seems like you've gotten a flat tire.
Don't be silly. Engines don't get flat tires. Only cars, lorries, and buses like Bertie and Algie.
It's because of those trucks. Trying to slow them down the hill with your wheels locked in place caused a flat spot in one of your driving wheels. That means a trip at Croven's Gate, I'm afraid.
What's the matter with you? The truck's playing tricks like usual again.
Yes, they were. Pushed me down the hill, and now driver says I have flat tires now.
You can never trust trucks, can you? They always have to be so troublesome. Oh well, hope your tire situation gets fixed fast.
That's it. I just need to make the other engines turn against Duck. I know just where to start. That was a good trick you lot have played on Henry earlier. He's got flat tires and has gone to the works to get them replaced. This really shouldn't be said, but I know you won't pass it on. Do you know Duck's new nickname for Henry? Old Square Wheels. Good one, isn't it? And don't tell anyone I told you, or else.
Afternoon, James. I know you don't like trucks, but there's a mixed goods train that's bound for Barrow. You'll need to add the salt vans in the train, so make sure you tell Diesel. Who knows, maybe you'll get to pull the local tomorrow.
Hello, Diesel. I need to take a goods train very soon. I need the vans on the far side of the yard. Leave the vans on the far side of the yard, Diesel. What is this? Don't load these vans. I need to take these away and get the proper ones. Where's that Diesel? Of being a revolutionary, I suppose.
It's too late to head back to Tidmouth, lad.
Can't we please head back? I don't want to lose the chance at pulling the morning local.
Sorry, boy. It's already past 10. We're tired.
One job! You had one job, Diesel. All this talk about being revolutionary, but you can't even get the right type of vans together? Making me late and causing me to miss my chance of pulling the morning local. Revolutionary, my ass. If this is what the future is, then oh boy.
How dare he speak to me like that? Who does he think he is? Anyone can make a mistake. I will teach him a lesson if it's the last thing I do. You see if I don't. James has been here a long time. He must be very old.
Not as old as Edward and Thomas. Thomas was here first to help construct the railway, but Edward is older. The others used to tease him about his age, but he proved them wrong.
How?
It was before even I came. The way I heard it was James ran away, gallivanting off down the line without his driver or fireman.
Oh my. What happened?
Edward was the closest engine. An inspector got a cable and rode on it with the buffer beam until he caught up with James. They threw the rope onto James's buffer and slowed him down with Edward's brakes. When he was slowed down, his fireman jumped into James's cab and applied his brakes to slow him down. They didn't tease him after that.
Quite right. I bet James felt silly. It's funny, isn't it? If James stood out in the rain for a while, he would soon be just the colour he is. Red with rust. James is just rusty red scrap iron.
Duck!
Look, lads, old Square Wheels has returned. Old Square Wheels, old Square Wheels, old Square Wheels, old Square Wheels. Where's your clink, old Square Wheels?
What did you say? Who made that name?
That would be Duck.
Just wait until I see Duck.
Oh dear. All this shunting makes me feel like my wheels are gonna fall off.
You've been busy the last few days, old boy. Let's head to the sheds now. You deserve a rest.
Go away. You can't come in.
Why?
The crooks say you've been calling me names. They tell me you've called me Rusty Red Scrap Iron.
I did not.
And you called me Old Square Wheels. Diesel told me.
I haven't called any one of you a single name. Diesel is telling tall tales to get me in trouble.
We don't believe you. Now go away.
Right. Henry and James names are on my side. Now what can I do about Gordon?
Gordon thinks he can go faster than anyone else, but how can he? He's old. Not as old as me. I remember the days on my old line when some of Gordon's siblings were named after horses who had won a race called the Derby. Lemberg was one, Pretty Polly was another, with silly names for an engine. Have you noticed that Gordon looks like he's galloping when he's coming straight towards you? Just like a horse.
That has to do with the way his side rods are attached to his wheels.
Hurry up, Henry! You're going to make me late, and you're blocking the only line available! About time. What on Sodor is that?
Like sausages in a frying pan.
Do you know what Duck said about Gordon? Duck said that Gordon looks like a galloping sausage. Oh, you shouldn't laugh. Duck was being very rude.
Look, lads, the galloping sausage is heading out for a sprint along the line. Duck is so clever with these names.
Galloping sausage? Galloping sausage? I have never been so insulted in my whole life! What do you mean by a duck?
I'm sorry, Gordon. I don't know anything about that.
That is just the same excuse you told Henry and James. Well, let me tell you, the trucks say it's all you.
You believe trucks?
Don't take my word for it. Diesel even asked them about it. Didn't you, Diesel?
Yes, Gordon. I did ask them.
I am a strong, mighty engine, not a galloping sausage. If Duck wants to tell lies about us to the trucks and call us names, then he is not welcome in these sheds, because he is disgraceful.
Disgusting.
And despicable. Since he did it to us, now we will do it to him. So why don't we show him how he'll like it?
What is this?
Keep out!
We're tired of you.
We like Diesel. We don't like you. You tell tales about us to the trucks.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
Quiet. Now, what is this about?
Duck called me a galloping sausage.
I'm old Square Wheels.
I'm Rusty Red Scrap Iron.
Well, Duck?
I only wish, sir, that I'd thought of those names myself, if the dome fits.
He made trucks laugh at us, sir.
Did you, Duck?
Certainly not, sir.
Diesel? can you come here, please?
Yes, sir?
You heard what Duck said.
I can't understand it, sir. To think that Duck of all engines? I am surprised, no.
I see. I'm sorry, Duck. I cannot have this disruption in my yard. You must take your leave to Edward's station. I'm sure he'll be happy to have you.
Beg pardon, sir. Do you mean now?
Yes, Duck, please.
As you wish, sir.
Hello, Duck. Was told you'd be helping out here for a while. What's the matter?
It's not fair. Diesel made the Fat Controller and the other engines think that I've been telling lies about them to the trucks, making me look bad, and no one believes me.
Well, I believe you.
You do?
Of course. You're a hard-working engine who's honest. It wouldn't be the Great Western way. I'm happy you're here. Could use the extra set of buffers to help tomorrow, but there are no more trains due to passing by tonight. Let's get a good night's rest.
I need your help, Dad. I don't know what to do.
It's okay, Charles. Running a railway is a big risk. Leaves you with much responsibility. You are in charge of looking after us hard-working engines who keep this railway running. Sudbury engines never betray each other. My time as controller has ended, but I know I made the right decision by choosing you to carry on the legacy, and I know you will make the right decisions as controller.
I won't let you down, Father. I think I'll keep an eye on Diesel tomorrow.
We know everything. We come to a yard and improve it. We are revolutionary.
Oh dear.
Goodbye.
That sounds like the guard's whistle, but we have no guard.
Faster, Duck, faster! There's been a breakaway and trucks are chasing us!
Oh, come on! Edward!
Duck!
That's it!
Driver, slow me down.
What? Are you insane?
Slow me down, that way we can match the truck's speed. Foreman can jump into the brake van and apply its brakes as well.
Runaway train, coming down Crosby, clear the platform!
Oh, bloody hell! Look at that! It's all up to you now, Duck!
Well, That should teach Duck a lesson not to mess with me. I got all 3 of the big engines to turn on Duck. And what do you know? He gets sent away. I am just full of surprises.
Diesel?
Oh, sir, what are you doing here? How much of that did you hear?
Just enough to know that Duck is innocent. I knew it was you. I had a feeling that Duck would never do such a thing, never betray another Sudrian engine. I've made up my mind. As of right now, I want you off my railway. You shall take your leave back where you came from.
But, sir...
Diesel, go now.
I'll go, but your railway will be left behind in the New World. All these steam engines will make your railway out of date. I'll be back, mark my words, Sir Topham Hatt.
Sir, the station master at Crosby is on the telephone. Duck has gotten into an accident.
Oh my, I'll be right there. Oh my, how bad is it? Oh dear. Well, I'll be right there. Thomas, wait for 1 second, please.
What is it, sir?
Duck has had an accident. Could you please take me to Crosby? You may leave Annie and Clarabelle here.
Oh no! Annie? Clarabelle? I'll send Percy to come and get you!
We've heard that one before.
Oh my, look at this.
I do not like engines crashing through my wall.
The railway will gladly pay for the repairs, but I'll have you know that this engine prevented a nasty accident. Hadn't he been here, the accident would have been a lot worse. It was a very, close shave.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Duck. I had no idea.
After you're mended, you are coming back home to the yard.
Do you mean the yard at Tidmouth?
The very same.
But, sir, what about Diesel and the others? They don't like me.
I always knew you were innocent, Duck. It turns out Diesel made up the lies. And after I overheard him, I sent him back to the other railway at once. As for Henry, Gordon and James, I will be having a word with them later. That reminds me. Would you like to shunt at Tidmouth for the time being while Duck's away? I'll arrange for Colin and Lily to cover your duties at Wellsworth for the time being.
Yes, of course, sir.
Also, will you please take me back to Tidmouth? I need to have a word with the others. Turns out it was Diesel who made up the lies, so I sent him away. Duck has been in an accident, and once he returns from the works, you will all apologise to him and make him feel welcome. Sudrian engines do not turn on each other. That is not what my father would want. Edward was kind enough to be willing to be the shunter here in the meantime.
We're happy to have you back, Duck. Listen, James, Henry, and I, we would like to apologize from the bottom of our hearts for jumping to conclusions. We never should have believed Diesel. Can you ever forgive us?
Well, I suppose I could.
Thank you, Father.
Sir,
Yes, Edward.
he would be proud.